So the three parts that we have described earlier is basically delivered in these three parts. So there is a story card. The story is written on the card, which is typically 4 to 6 inches, like an index card. So it's not a huge big card, it's a small card. And then the second part of the story is conversation. So a discussion within the team about the card, what is written on the card. What is written on the card? So a conversation, that's a part of the user story. And then confirmation. The back of the card contains information on about how the stories will be tested and verified. So on the front side of the card, you write the story, which we are talking about, the who part, the what part, and the why part. And then a discussion happens with the team. A conversation happens with the team. And this conversation is very important. This conversation is important because that clarifies the things. That clarifies the requirements. That will help IT to estimate. It will help IT to know more about the requirement so that they can go back and estimate it. So this is recorded either, if it is a small discussion, it can be recorded on the card or it can be recorded elsewhere. But the confirmation for sure is recorded on the back side of the card, which is how you're going to test, how you're going to verify it. And this is written by the business. We'll talk about that. This is written by the user or the business side mainly. And we'll talk about that a little bit more. But important is that there is a confirmation or there is a test case or there is a test scenario written on the back side of the card. So on the front side, you have the requirement or you have the story with who wants what and why. And then on the back side, you have how you are going to, how it will be tested, how it will be verified, and a discussion about the story. So those are the three components of the user story. So there's another example here. Lines to write. So we understood what a user story is and various aspects of the user stories. Now, how do we write good user stories? What are the guidelines for writing the user stories? So we'll talk about INVEST model. That's a very important aspect. So what is INVEST? This model was developed by Bill Wake, one of the XP practitioner, and it was developed in 2003. So what is this model? This model consists of 6 guidelines for a story, and those guidelines are: the stories have to be independent, negotiable, valuable, estimable, small, and testable. And that's what the acronym comes: INVEST. Independent, negotiable, valuable, estimable, small, and testable. And we'll talk about each